Hi students, myself Saravanan from Gate Forum, Coimbatore Gate Forum. So this video is about updates in Gate 2025 examination, and this is a month of July 2024, and coming Gate 2025 examination is conducted by IIT Roorkee. They have few updates in their website. So what are the updates, and in which what you can able to do in further upcoming months, how to apply, and what are the documents necessary for applying, sending application form for this particular exams. All those things we can discuss right now, and finally we can discuss about some of the shortcuts how to score in GATE exam as well. So at present, GATE examination date was announced, and the exam date was in the upcoming 2025 examinations in first week of February, that is first and second, and third week of February, 15th and 16th of February in 2025. And there is a gap between 1 week, exactly 15 days. So the reason why the engineering service examination was conducted in the second week of February, they announced the date already, and engineering service, because of engineering service examination, they postponed to the third week of February. So this year examination is going to be conducted by IIT Roorkee. About Roorkee, and this is a infrastructure, a front building of this campus. Actually, it was started before independence in 1847. This institutions was established. Initially, the name of Thomas Civil Engineering Institutions, and later on converted into University of Roorkee, and finally converted into IIT in the name of IIT, Indian Institute of Technology. And this is one of the oldest, second oldest institution in India. And before independence, this institution was started. And you know very well, and the GATE exam actually started conducted by 7 old IITs and as well as IIC Bangalore. In this cyclic method, and earlier exam 2024 exam is conducted by IIC Bangalore, and right now this IIT is taking care of this particular examinations. And right now they announced the examination date, and as far as update is concerned, and when you compare to the 2024 exam and 2025 exam, and both are similar, and those are written already, they know very well. And newcomers, they must know the score is valid for 3 years from the date of writing examinations. And in case if you go for higher education in India, and you can use the score for about 3 years from the date of writing exams. In case if you write one more examination in the upcoming 2026 or 27, you can use either 25 or 26, whatever score is better, and two paper combination is possible. So earlier exams also is in same case, two paper in the sense, in case you are in one particular department, let us take electrical department, and in case if you are interested, you can write instrumentation department and electronics and communication department. That is also defined by the IIT. There are about 30 different discipline or stream in which you can write GATE exams, and this 30 different streams are not restricted. You can choose any particular stream to write GATE examination. As far as engineering student in mechanical used to write mechanical itself. Some case, for example, in mechatronics, there is no separate syllabus for mechatronics syllabus. They used to write mechanical or maybe some other instrumentation syllabus in GATE examination. So, and presently, pre-final year students also eligible to write GATE exam. This is what in earlier also, now also, and pre-final year students graduating and our upcoming studying students, undergoing students third year, and final year students and completed students, and there is no age limit for writing exams. So if you have any particular age, the reason why is for studying MEM Tech program in India, there is no age limit is required, and since it is a master degree, any age of your limit you can do for MEM Tech as well as PhD. For doing PhD also, the score is must. So the writing GATE exam, no age limit. But as far as PSU is concerned, you know about PSU, public sector undertaking companies. Some of the government sector also is recruiting employee through GATE exams. In case those particular organization, if you wish to apply for those organization, you must have the age of less than 27, 28. You have to check each and every notification, and +3 is given for OBC candidate, and +5 is given for SC/ST candidate, and physically disabled people have 10 years of your age criteria extension, so that people who are preparing for this examination very careful about applying this, and without any mistakes you can try to apply first attempt itself. And the dates are announced for examination, but there is no date is announced for when you have to send an application form. And a few updates are there in that particular website. You can see this is a website, the website gate2025.iitr.ac.in. This is a front uh, site lookalikes in IIT Roorkee organizing this particular GATE examination, and we can see one by one what are the updates are there in this particular website, and how to apply for this particular examination also we can discuss. And GATE papers, the first option in menu is a GATE papers. So what are the test papers are available, and syllabus you can try to download, and you can see what are the syllabus are there, and how to what is the difference in compared to the previous year and this year. And then you can check it each and every stream. You can see here aerospace AE is named as AE, agriculture is named as AG. Likewise, there is a stream wise, there is a syllabus. You can click on this particular CE, you can get the CE syllabus. In case of civil engineering students, used to write CE stream. So likewise, you can download and you can check the paper. And each, for example, I am downloading this data science and artificial intelligence. Okay, so here you can see the download options, and where you can download and you can check the this one and syllabus. And you can see the XE. Apart from the individual syllabus, there is an option called XE and XH and Excel paper. So mostly the students used to write based on their particular importance. For example, the mechanical students used to write for this particular XE paper. Then compulsory section will be there for that particular options, as well as compulsory 15 marks. Here is compulsory 25 marks, and compulsory is about here also 25 marks. In this particular section is the compulsory paper is about this 15 marks, and then followed by you can have a two different discipline you have to choose in the XE paper, like fluid mechanics, material science, solid mechanics, thermodynamics, food technology, right? So atmospheric and volcanic science. So here in which you have to choose based on your interest. You have to choose your two different papers in this particular syllabus. So based on your interest and your syllabus, how it is coincide, likewise you can able to choose. And that's all about the paper. You can try to download and you can see. And then download, whereas you can see download options where you can download the previous year question paper. So here you can see the menu in which you can select particular years. For example, I am selecting 2022, and you have option for 2019 to 2024. So from this 2019 to 24, you can able to download the previous year question paper. And if you click on this particular any particular department where you can download the question paper, likewise you can download and you can check, and you can try to solve the questions also. So one of the shortcut to get into the good rank in GATE examination, you have to try to solve as many problems in GATE papers in previous year wise. You can sufficient number of question paper is already uploaded. The students try to download and you can try to solve these papers. And year wise you can try to download and you can see what kind of questions in GATE examination. So based on that you can try to start preparing exams as much early. So information brochure is not yet announced in this particular options. Later on we can check it. And opportunities, you know very well, the people who are interested for doing a master degree and engineering as well as science as well as architecture, they used to write GATE examination. So once you joined in engineering based on GATE score, you can able to get financial assistance of 12,400 rupees as a monthly stipend for doing ME MTech program in India. And this 12,400 rupees is paid for 22 months for the over the period of 2 years. So you can benefit of your studying. And as far as PhD is concerned, so you can have a direct PhD either after BE Tech also is possible. And then you can have a stipend is about 37,000 rupees, okay, per month, first 2 years. And later on you will be getting 42,000 rupees per month. So it is more or less salary for doing this PhD program in India. So Apart from this benefit of this particular gate examination, you all very well the PSUs and some of the government sector recruiting employee through gate examinations, BSCL, NTPC, ONGC, GAIL, right? So main important thing about this particular PSU, so applying gate itself is not sufficient to enter this particular organization, and this particular organization notification you have to check and verify whether you are eligible or not, and based on that you are eligible, then you have to send further application form to the corresponding PSU, then only you are eligible for this particular recruitment. So for those are getting into good rank in gate examination, first attempt, the first preference they used to go for public sector undertaking companies and some of the government organization. This is also very important things, and this is age limit also is mentioned each and every PSU, like 27, 28, 29, 30, like, so based on that eligibility criteria you have to check and whether your departments are mentioned here, so based on that you can try to apply. So let us see first option itself, we missed out question paper pattern. So let's check question paper pattern. And mode of examination is computer based examination. So this is for newcomers, this information. So actually this examination is conducted by IIT Roorkee, but TCS is executing this examination, online examination partner. And this is examination is about 3 hours exams, and duration is about 30 number of papers are there in which you can choose any particular paper, and total hours is 3 hours, and in which you can write any one paper. And here you can see the general aptitude is all part of your examination, so it's common, and maybe question paper is different, but the general aptitude will carry for about 15 marks in gate examination. And it was implemented after PSU recruitment, and PSU earlier it was there. So general aptitude inclusive of aptitude as well as the reasoning as well as the verbal ability, English. So 10 questions usually, and about 15 marks. Here actually in gate examination it's combination of 1 mark as well as 2 mark. So 35 2 mark questions will be here in this exams, and 31 mark questions will be there in these exams. Both are objective, and you can see here you can have type of questions is MCQ, MSQ, NAT. Most of the students is they thought of this gate examination is very difficult. Yes, question paper is very difficult only, but thing is you no need to score much, and all India rank 1 itself is about 60, 65, 70, right? 75, the range is going to be get actually. So in case of easy question paper, everyone will get good marks, so that you have to get good rank in which you have to clear the examination. So that is the main important thing. So whether it is tough also, you have to score less into qualify the exam and get into good rank. And in case of easy paper, you have to score higher rank, higher marks in which you get into good rank. So that is very important. So here you can see MCQ. Here is a negative marking is one of the important parameter. In case if you study well in this gate examination, MCQ will help you to get good rank. And so negative marking only implemented for multiple choice questions, not for MSQ and NAT. So this is very important thing. So most of them not knowing about this negative marking system. In case if you found MSQ questions, try to answer any particular option. So in case if it is right, then you will be getting good marks. But NAT type, you will not, NAT type in the sense, first of all MCQ in the sense you will get 4 options to write, or in which you have to select right options. In case if you choose right option, either 1 mark or 2 mark. In case of wrong option, you will get 1/3 or 2/3 is a negative marking. So 1/3 in the sense, if in case of 3 wrong options, it will get -1. 3 wrong option in case of 2 mark, you will get deducted by 2 marks. So multiple select questions in the sense more than one option is correct. So for example, there are option is given. So more than one option, maybe 2 option, maybe 3 option is correct. So in which you have to choose the option. So no negative marking for that particular questions. And numerical answer type is the third one. It's a filling the blanks type. So but answer must be numerical number. So there is no sentence format. You can have a questions in which filling the blanks will be provided, in which you have to upload some numbers, and there will be a minimum value, maximum value, in which you will be get correct mark for this particular questions. Main thing is there is no negative marking for this particular B and C sections, and only A section MCQ have negative marking system. question for testing your ability about recall, how you good in this particular concepts wise, technically, comprehension, application, how you are implementing, you are applying this analysis and synthesis. So these kind of questions, if you found if you have a experience about 5 years or 10 years question paper, you can find these kind of questions in your examinations. Distribution of marks, as far as distribution of marks is concerned, the aptitude is about 15 marks, and rest of your 85 marks is based on your technical as well as engineering mathematics. So engineering mathematics is a part of your syllabus except this particular stream. So apart from this stream, like AR, CY, data science, EY, no, maths, physics, statistics. So apart from this particular discipline, you can have, you don't have this particular discipline, don't have the engineering maths. So, but basically most of the department have engineering maths, and that much of the number of marks is about 13 only. So this engineering mathematics not separated in your question paper, it is included in your technical part. So total number of subject questions 72 marks, then engineering mathematics is about 13 marks. So finally, inclusive of your aptitude, it will be coming around 100 marks. So like the rest of the stream, apart from this particular first stream, the rest of the stream, they don't have engineering mathematics, but only subject question is about 85 marks and general aptitude is 15 marks. Engineering mathematics, indirectly 1 or 2 questions will be there in this particular stream as well. Marking scheme, questions carry either 1 mark or 2 mark. Negative marking will be deducted, as I told earlier. Negative marking for only MCQ, NAT type, and MSQ, there is no negative marking. And you can see, you can general aptitude is for all the particular streams, whatever stream you are going to choose. And then second one is about your compulsory section. There are compulsory section for some of the papers, here is mentioned compulsory sections. And the engineering mathematics and technical included as a subject marks, and finally total marks will be mentioned here. So totally 3 hours for the examination duration period. So under gate papers, 2 paper combination. As I told earlier, the students can able to write 2 different papers. For that, you no need to send 2 different application form. That is very important. So in case if you interested, in case you are in the department of let us take civil engineering department, or maybe like let us take computer science department. So you can send an application form, one single application, where you can apply for 2 different papers. And one more thing is, while check out 2 different papers, you have to pay 2 different fees. And one more thing is, 2 different paper will not be given same 3 hours of time period. That is also very important. It may be given in the next week, or maybe next day, or maybe in same day afternoon slot. So that is why the 2 different paper is classified. If you are choosing primary paper as a computer science, the secondary paper as a this many number of paper, so that it will not be collapsed, and it is not in the same time or same time of 3 hours of your exams. So likewise, in case of ECE, you have a doubt in your mind, what is the reason the students are choosing 2 different papers. And actually, without any much preparation, you can choose 2 different paper. For example, if you choose DA, you can choose CS without any much preparation. If you choose ECE, without any preparation, you can choose instrumentation department, right, gate exam, EE and ECE. Because why? Because the syllabus are 60%, 70%, 80% same on all the papers, right? So instrumentation, the people can choose biomedical as a secondary paper. So in case this is not compulsory, you must choose 2 different paper in gate examination. If you are interested, you can choose 2 different paper. In case if you are not interested, you can go with the 1 paper. In case secondary paper is may be useful for joining public sector undertaking companies. Sometimes they used to recruit the candidate. For example, you are a EEE candidate, but ECE students are wanted. In case if you written the gate examination in ECE paper, likewise they used to mention without mentioning, or sometimes minimum basic eligibility of criteria, either basic qualification of studying in engineering, maybe electrical, electronics as well, but you must write ECE for joining this organization. Likewise, they mentioned in their particular recruitment process, for that it will be useful. So in case you are in the electrical students, in case if you are interested for higher studies in ECE paper like VLSI design, possibly you can write ECE paper in which you can get good marks so that you can go for higher education. So there are so many reasons to write two different papers in GATE examinations. So that's all for two different paper combinations. Already we've seen about opportunities, then examination cities. So what are the examination cities? How to choose? One student used to choose three different cities in GATE exams. Like see, Bangalore, under this there are different areas mentioned, and IIT Bombay locality and IIT Delhi, and most of the Tamil Nadu students will be coming under IIT Madras. Even Kerala also will be coming under IIT Madras. So this zonal place in which they mentioned the cities. So this is usually the people used to write GATE examinations, but the IIT is asking to write or asking to give three different cities. So why? Because in case the number of students are very less, let us take Namakkal, the number of students are very less, they moved into the nearby cities. Secondary, whatever you mentioned Namakkal as a first preference and Salem as a second preference and Coimbatore as a third preference. So Namakkal, very less number of students are applied, the finally you will get call ticket as a Salem. Salem is less number of students, then you will be getting as a Coimbatore is a one of the center to write your GATE examinations. So this is to find out number of students in particular city more than possibly you will get same locality. So you need to give first preference and second preference and third preference. And one more thing, since you are in Tamil Nadu or maybe studying at Tamil Nadu, you will be under some North India particular state and region. You can mention those particular place also, like IIT Kanpur, under which you can mention your cities to write GATE exam. In case if you are going for vacation or writing GATE itself, you are moving to that particular place, then possibly you can mention any particular nearby cities are preferred for you people to write exams. Applications. So eligibility criteria. So as we discussed earlier, pre-final year students and final year and completed graduated students, either engineering and arts and science or maybe in some institution of engineers category wise, AMIE candidate, architecture candidates, right? So those are eligible, and here is mentioned, and BE BTech, B architectures, the degree, and currently third year pre-final year students are eligible, BSc in research, B.Pharm, MBBS students, MSc students, ME MTech. So different categories are mentioned here. So people need to check, and accordingly your eligibility you can able to apply for this particular exam organization. So exam cities, under this application, eligibility criteria is completed, required documents. So students, you must know about your document required so that you have to be make it ready, and last moment you no need to worry about collecting all the documents, right? So first of all, you must have a proper ID proof. In case ID proof is not good, or maybe you need to change the ID proof, or you try to change it like name or maybe something address. Okay, so the ID proof, either Aadhaar card or the national wise issued ID card, so like driving license, because this is ID card you have to carry while writing. Original need to carry along with your admit card in GATE examinations, so while writing GATE exams. So you have to give proper ID card, and you have to scan this ID card, and you have to make it your one particular PDF or JPEG file. And scorecard also is mentioned your as per your ID card name, and your name must be started with this particular Mr. Mrs. right, professor, like. So professors also use write GATE examination to get into the higher level or maybe to update their knowledge. Address for communication, including PIN code, you have to give properly, and that's why I told you try to make it your ID card as well as this address, both must be same. Eligibility criteria, degree details, either in third year or maybe final year or maybe completed. Whether you are engineering student, you are completed, so you must carry this your degree completed certificate, right? Like, or maybe in third year you have to last semester certificate you have to upload, so you have to be make it ready. and then gate papers. And what are the gate papers? You are going to write either one paper or two paper, that is you have to be make it ready, and three different choices of cities, and net banking, debit card, credit card, whatever the fees you are going to give to the gate organization, and you have to pay the payment through net banking or debit card or credit card or UPI details, through UPI only, and high quality of image of your photograph, and that photograph also recently taken, and the size of photograph and memory size also is mentioned, right? And SC/ST certificate is also very important. Signature also is required, so you have to sign the signature in which in paper, and that is specification also is mentioned here, and SC/ST certificate also you have to upload, and in case of SC/ST. So normally OBC certificate is not required for sending application form for this particular category. Why? Because this OBC category students are not required to upload your certificate. The reason why, the cost relaxation will be given only for SC/ST candidates. For sending application form for OBC candidate only 750 rupees. Other people have the 1500, and 750 applicable for in case of you are in category of female category student. So OBC students, before applying or before selecting OBC certificate, you must know what is OBC, and especially from Tamil Nadu student, may not be knowing this category. OBC students will be normally will be called from BC and MBC category in state wise. So this particular OBC category also classified in case of your family income is above 8 lakhs or below 8 lakhs. There are two different portions will be classified, and in which you named as OBC creamy layer student and OBC non-creamy layer student. In case of your family income is about 8 lakhs and above, you are not into the OBC category. So don't try for this, because why I am telling is, after completion of this particular exam application, and later on if you get a good rank, in case you claimed OBC, you have to submit OBC certificate. By the time your father or mother you submitted a IT, in case above 8 lakhs, you cannot able to claim OBC category. So before prior you have to check your IT profile, whether you are coming under OBC category or maybe in general category. Even though you are in BC category, above 8 lakhs will be coming under general category. Okay, so OBC certificate as of now is not required, and in case of physically disabled people need your ID proof, in which you have to upload. So finally, application in which required document, application fees. Actually, application fees apply online. These two places is empty as of now, and it is not updated, so that we can go with the photograph and signature. So you can see here, photograph is very careful. You have to write. Otherwise, they used to send a mail, and in which you have to change it actually. So it will take time. So after sending application form, you need to you have worried about your photographs and other details, whether it is uploaded or not. So here you can see the white background or light background in which you have to take your photographs. So don't make it in some background in dark, or maybe some background available in different angle. So this photograph size also, so the size of the photograph must be in standard 3.5 centimeter width and 4.5 centimeter height. Okay, and your face is covered about 50 to 70% of, 60 to 70% of your photographs. So this is a standard photographs. You have to make it for sending application form for most of the exams. And the pixel size, you can see here, pixel size is about 530 into 690 pixel, and the KB and maximum pixel and minimum pixel also mentioned, and minimum size is 5 KB and maximum size 1 MB. In case of after making this photograph size is maybe more than 1 MB, so your application will not be uploaded properly. You have to try again and again. So this is a reason people are trying and are not able to. Finally, they used to say there is not able to upload your photograph and signature. Okay, let's see similar to signature. Signature, you have to make it one paper in which you have to make it one box. You have to put your signature left to right. So this signature size of the paper also you can see here. So the, for example, height and width ratio is given 1 is to R. So for example, height is 1 centimeter, width may be 2.75 centimeter to 3.75 centimeter. So height, based on height, the ratio will be in terms of 2.75 times or maybe up to 3.75 times. So it will come in with height less, so that your signature must be in this left to right within this particular box. It should not be extended. So let's see here, it should not be in angle wise, or maybe it should not be outside of this particular box. It should not be in dark paper. It should be in white sheets in which you have to put properly. So otherwise your signature may be uploaded but may not be accepted by the IIT organization. And size of the pixel size also mentioned, maximum pixel and minimum pixel, and similarly 3 KB to 1 MB is a total size of your signature. So photograph and signature right now itself we can make it ready. So mainly this is a document is required. Finally, contact. FAQ is not given right now, so this is a contact details. In case if you want to update or some details, they used to contact your number. Sometimes they used to send a mail to your email ID as well as phone number. They used to message, and the time also is given for IIT Roorkee. And in case you are into particular zone and zonal wise also, you can able to try to contact. Actually, any mistake is you done by yourself or maybe right. So then zonal office you can contact, in which you can right all the institutions numbers is given. So South India, especially Tamil Nadu student, used to contact IIT Madras, in which you can clarify whatever doubt in yours. So that's all. Maximum things are mentioned and discussed here. So finally, about the examinations, I will summarize once again. Finally, this examination is going to be conducted February month, and there are certain set of students have a doubt in mind whether we can able to study, right? You can able to study or not, right? 6 months only the time period, and this 6 months is sufficient. This is a July to February is a sufficient time. And how many hours you are going to spend, that is a question mark. There are students who used to ask, sir, whether I can able to prepare right now, right? So this is all based on your how you prepared your university exams and how you are collaborating to this GATE preparation. Start with fundamental and start previous year question paper and start your standard author books, right? So slowly you can increase one by one subjects. Don't see all 12 subjects in your GATE exam. One by one subjects, at least 50% of the subjects you are making very carefully and very well. And if you are able to solve 50% of the questions in your GATE syllabus, possibly you end up with the good rank in GATE examination. 50% mark is more than enough to get into the good rank as well in GATE examinations. So possibly they used to update your GATE examination application date, in which you have to try to upload your details as well. Don't wait for that. And minimums, start with 1 hour preparation in daily, and slowly you can increase to 2 hours, 3 hours, and try to make it third year itself. In case you are a pre-final year student, third year itself you can make it good GATE score. That will be useful to your career for placements. You can mention your resume, and placement is going to be easy for in case you are going for a good placement core companies. As well as you can try for good score in case first attempt itself we qualified in GATE exam. That will give you more credit to prepare into the next level examination. Final year, possibly you will get end up with the final year good rank in GATE exam, so that you can finally you can achieve your dream of your GATE examination marks. If you end up with the good rank, possibly you can seat it into the good public sector or maybe in some organization like IIT or NIT institutions. So don't wait for it. Start preparing one by one subjects. Let's make it one subjects and then 2 subjects, 3 subjects likewise. And wish you all the best for students. If you have any doubt, you can give your comments.